says that the spirit and the flesh are in constant battle. You get this in Galatians, 2 Galatians. You read that chapter, you finish it, you will understand what I'm saying. This to tell you that even God knows that this body is the one that most of the times, if your spirit allows your body to decide what you should do, it is always sinful. And from the religious aspect, that is it. Even in our legal frameworks, if you let your body decide what you should do, most of the time you see that you'll be getting in trouble. You get. So when interest is formed, it's now put on a scale of pain and gain. For instance, if it wasn't for the fact that if I go to the bank to get money from there illegally, I'll be punished. I'll be at the bank right now trying to get me some couple of millions to take care of my wants, which are basically detected by my body. Understand that man is also a natural phenomenon. You get. In our environment, you see water, you see rain. These are natural phenomena, right? But the rain comes with its good and its negative effect, because if you stay in the rain, it's going to get you sick. If you do not use shelter for sun and rain, all your documents, electronics, everything is going to be spoiled. You understand? But at the same time, we cannot say, let there be no rain. We need rain for our hydro generation of electricity. It's very important. In the same vein, when dealing with rivers and oceans, seas, we don't try to dry up the river because it is impossible. So we develop other means. We use boats to cross over rivers, ships to cross over oceans, and bridges to cross over rivers. The issue of distance, we use technology, we use cars, we use planes to fly and cover distances easily without subjecting the body to difficult situations. This is to tell you that the man is selfish and the body does not want difficult situations, and this is the propelling force behind technology to make tasks simple and life conducive and good for humanity. So since man is a natural phenomenon, it is important that he has his good and his bad side. So in dealing with man, we cannot say man should leave the society. Man should be killed because of the corrupt nature of man. You understand? So now we have to find a way to only use or enjoy the good side of man and suppress the bad, selfish, self-centered, intrusive side of man, such that it does not affect other people. You get. So what I'm trying to say is, to get man to behave in a manner that you want him to behave, you must also develop a technology or a system that discourages him from doing that which is bad. Just like the scale I was talking about, when you see your gain and you see the punishment that are being backed with law as pain, if it doesn't work, you let it go. At the end of the day, you see that you are behaving as you're supposed to behave, as it is generally accepted by the people. You understand? The discussion on individual, we can go on and on and on. Do you know that the individual, the body is so selfish that if your spirit is not strong, your body and your selfish interest will make you to even harm yourself. You don't only harm other people. What happens to a boy that refuses to go to school, stays at home in the morning when sleep is very sweet to the body? Say he's sleeping, others are working hard, he's enjoying his temporal moment, you get, which is detected by the body. This is what the body wants. And if your spirit is not strong enough to beat the body to go out and work, you will sleep, and at the end of the day, you will cause harm to even yourself. You will grow up being a poor person, having no value to create money or create wealth to yourself. It becomes dangerous. So the flesh is something, or the interest, or the human being is designed in a way that he must be contained. And this containment, it must be through a mechanism. There are times where you can talk, advise, and people will hear. But there are times your talk and advice are not enough. You have to cause action, you have to cause pain. Because at the end of the day, like Thomas Hobbes said in the 11th and in 1651, he said that man was basically propelled by two driving forces, which is pain and gain. At the end of the day, you can talk. If it doesn't work, bring in pain and you will see result. And it is because the individual is selfish, that is why there are even laws in the first place in our government. Because if man was selfless, there would have been no need for laws, because everybody would just do what they needed to do based on love, compassion, and goodwill or good heart. You understand? There wouldn't be laws in the first place. Because the body is weak and wants only good and easy situations, there is technology. And because man could be selfish and arbitrate power, there is a separation of powers in a democratic system of government between the three branches. Okay? There are several reasons. This is not a debate. But if we understand the nature of the individual, being a natural phenomenon, the only mechanism that we can deal with the individual is fear and gain. where you go to work and you're paid your salary at the end of the month. Pain, where when you commit a crime, you actually see an action that inflicts pain on you. It is a fact that punishment is supposed to be painful. If punishment is not painful, the aim is defeated. So I'm trying to cause your mentality, your brains to begin to reason towards this direction. By the time you understand the individual, the natural system, the political system, and the law, corruption does not stand a chance in constituting an impediment to the growth and development of a nation, not just African countries, anywhere in the world. You understand? So by the time you let the individual to develop goodwill and behave good for common good without pain, it's like you're removing something, you're minusing what has to be there, like pain, you're removing it. So when his interest is being put on a scale and he sees that it is high gain, low risks, the individual will do as he pleases. There are no two ways about this. This is where the discussion has to stay. And this is where we must remain until we resolve the issue of corruption. Thank you.